All right, let's make a start somewhere. So the topic is going to be Enlightenment Intensive, originated by a genius of a guy with a lot of audacity called Charles Berner, who put together a retreat format that holds people in a really tight way to stay working on the question, who am I or what am I?
To understand that one's true nature is imperceivable and inconceivable is the deepest understanding. One who achieves this does not seek the good nor shun the evil. What comes, comes, and sees clearly that in time, everything comes.
My name's Grant Thompson. I'm a filmmaker. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area, which was this uterus of the hippie movement and a lot of new age ideas that come out. And I think being surrounded by that for most of my life, I have a huge amount of distrust for different programs and different ideas that read kind of like bullshit to me. And this program is not one of those. I feel so thrilled and so blessed that I was able to be here.
What happens is, on average, a day and a quarter in, day and a half in, people start to have these breakthrough experiences that are beyond the ordinary self.
My name is Shivam Hill. I'm a psychotherapist, cranial sacral therapist, and tinnitus consultant based in Paddington in London. I've been blown away by how much has happened in such a short period of time. I feel like my sense of attention's dropped much more strongly into my heart, and I feel like I've connected to a sense of energy, and something else has come into my space, and it's been a bit of a game changer. I wouldn't be surprised if my clients start commenting on how the energy feels a bit different, because I feel very different. One of the requirements for doing this work is to be very present and very grounded, and you have to hold quite a deep fulcrum working with people in psychotherapy, and I think this has really deepened me and given me a really strong resource that I can take away with me and offer to my clients and my practice.
My name is Beata. I live in Milton Keynes, and I came to Spirit Horse, to EI last year. I just felt drawn to this place, to this experience. I don't know why, just the name and self-inquiry with another. And yeah, after experiencing last year the sacredness of the whole process, I knew I wanted to come back, and I will be coming back even more. For me, it was getting to know myself much better on a deeper level, not abandoning myself, but just revealing those parts that were unacknowledged and frozen within me. And that creates another level of intimacy with the world. So don't hesitate.
Identification with the body is the birth of the person, the individual. The personality then acts to protect the body from that which is other than itself. When this false identification is seen through, that which one truly is manifests and shines.
Speaking the truth is in and of itself magical and can remake the world.
Is this your first EI?
No, sixth.
Sixth?
Yeah.
So what keeps bringing you back?
The Enlightenment Intensive to me has been the most profound and direct way of experiencing a bit more of who I am, of what I am. every time I feel there's just so much more to explore that I just want to go deeper.
I'm Mags O'Brien. I live in Shifnal in Shropshire, and I'm a spiritual coach specialising in soul realignment and quantum human design. I've been to Spirit Horse 3 times before on different things like a silent retreat and the solstice, and I just adore the valley and being connected with nature. And we heard about this EI thing. We were given a taster on the silent retreat, and it was like, oh my God.
Hey, I'm Gemma Chaikin. I'm from Lincolnshire. The quality of connection with the people here, the way that the dyad works just gives you a deep space to really connect in a way that is really lacking in society. There were so many highs and so many peak experiences weaved into it all.
I'm Serdic Hall, and I work as I'm called a recovery lead, which basically I promote, and this is in the mental health field in north central London, so it covers quite a big area, promoting good practice, user involvement, carer care, and development of workforce. If you're really serious about finding out the nature of what we're doing here and what's really important in life, then I'd be saying run at it. It's an amazing opportunity.
Individuality dies with the death of the body, yet individuality can die before the death of the body. The wise call this freedom.
I'm Ben Hamley, and I'm a life coach from Cornwall. Being able to work one-on-one with somebody is what I do, and this really is kind of like training for that. In terms of benefit to my career, it's absolutely wonderful.
My name's Rachel, and I live in Edinburgh, and I work as a psychedelic integration coach. This is my second EI. The first one I did 9 years ago. The first one I was really lost. I felt depressed. I felt cast out of my family. And the first one I had a really big clear out. I didn't have an enlightenment experience, but I think I wasn't ready for that. It was just so beautiful to be listened to. I felt like I'd never had that presence of listening in my life before. I felt like I was allowed to have my emotions. I wasn't told that it wasn't okay to feel what I felt, and so then I was allowed to feel it, and so many things came out. I told people things I'd never told anyone in my life before, and somebody sat across from me and just took it, just like without reaction, but with love, like with divine presence, and it was such a healing experience. Like, it really changed my life.
Beyond the mind, beyond the ideas, beyond the history, beyond the story, where something occurs which can be called a revelation, the realization of the ultimate truth about yourself, and therefore everything you see and touch and do.
I'm Damien from Edinburgh. I came here to the Enlightenment Intensive to deepen my connection with the divine. A stunning place, I mean really stunning place, with people who are full of fun and laughter and lightheartedness, but still chasing their truth. The ramshackle nature of this place that feels so homely, and everybody just loved it. It's amazing. Yeah, really great. I can't wait to be back.
Whatever appears before you cannot be you.
There is a quality of safety, of beauty, of homecoming, of God, of love, of peace, of just simply being held in the eyes of another.
I've had some really magical experiences here where I've just been sitting, eating lovely food. The food's really, really good. And I just felt this sense of energy dropping into my space. And it was very moving, very surprising and beautiful, and it gave me a real sense of presence.
The whole experience has made me feel ready to show up.
I mean, I'd really recommend that health workers in particular kind of go on this as well, because it gives a chance for them to really understand some of the complexities of what they offer as well, and provide real care and space and authenticity to their relationships with people that they might be trying to support as well.
In the cessation of duality, oneness is revealed. There can be no being one with. There is only being.
So everything is being lifted to a more truthful level, a more truthful experience.
I'd recommend this retreat to anybody who's looking for a deeper spiritual discovery.
Spirit Horse and Enlightenment Intensive helped me authentically reveal myself and voice those parts of me that I was shy and scared to notice. And I'm forever grateful for that, to know myself and to experience myself in this way. It's very special. Thank you.
I work with people with ADHD, and having ADHD myself, this actually has been a really big breakthrough for me, because a lot of what ADHD is around concentration and around presence. And what I'd found previously with closed-eyed meditations was that I was not keeping myself inquiring on the question. And that really is one aspect to an EI that gets taken out, because you're working with somebody who keeps you on track. And I think that really has sped up this process immeasurably, to the extent where my entire kind of idea of what was going to be possible in terms of meditation has had to be reframed.
Just come with no expectations and just go with it. The process is magical, it's challenging, but it's so well supported by the team, by Shiv, by the monitors. Just do it, just go with it. And I would say categorically, yes, it has to be experienced.
I was hugely distrustful reading some of the descriptions of this program on the internet, and the notion of enlightenment being able to be achieved within a few days. I actually still don't quite like how it's described, but for me, I watched a film about it just on Spirit Horse website, and I could see that the participants had this quality in their voice, that they had been drinking from something real, something that had sustenance and nourishment for them. And I knew that that's something that I would like to drink from right now. And so I came a few days later. And so if you find yourself on the fence reading about it, but the idea of enlightenment is kind of distasteful and doesn't sit with you, but maybe you feel a sense of connection to something in the quality of the voices of people that are speaking about it, I trusted that, and I would invite you to trust that if that's what you feel, that that's enough to go on, if you feel that this is something that you might need right now.